is that a subliminal message saying that they've created the flying saucers? And as much as all our flying objects, the missiles, the rockets, the stealths, the jets and stuff, are they trying to tell us they're also responsible for the flying saucers and they've done it undercover? I don't know. It's a very confusing new logo, so I just thought I'd mention it in case you missed it. And if you know something about it, let me know. So there's that. I know that not everybody is crazy about UFO stuff, but so this logo makes me more curious, obviously. But then also, I'll post a link in the show more description box below. You know how aliens have like a big head, or a certain shape of a face? Do you know that they have skeletons of dead bodies with super huge big skulls that like dome up or rise up to like a cone? And I refound a website. I was reading about it, and there's two kinds of elongated skulls. One skull that different people would wrap their skulls to make it form a different look. But then there's another elongated skull that's elongated naturally, that they didn't wrap the heads to do that. That's something. And the fact that, you know how when we look at these ancient old hieroglyphics or cuneiform, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the ancient drawings and writings from different people, and they all have those people walking around with those huge crowns, instead of just having like a little crown like the queen had. They were elongated crowns. So were all those ancient people, did they all have those elongated skulls? And so they were real people, hybrid people, I don't know. But are those the aliens that could really be in existence? Not the aliens that Hollywood and TV try to make us think they are, like a spooky alien, like, with the green skin and the pointed chin and the great big eyes. So, I just want to know why now did that intelligence agency come out with a logo with the flying saucer, what we call a flying saucer? Are they trying to tell us it's their hidden flying object that they're just now letting us know exists? I don't know. And why now? All right, Queen Elizabeth just died. We know that. So, are they doing different things now? Or are they allowing different things now simply because she's passed on and a new generation is up and coming that might be more open to different things? the timing is suspect to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just like those gas lines that were blown up the other day, or was it yesterday, or this week, can't remember. The timing on that is suspect. That now oil and gas or some kind of energy can't be transported to Europe. How come that didn't happen when the Queen was alive? How come it happened now? And I don't dare say conspiracy or title that in part of the title of this video, because YouTube poo-poos upon conspiracies. And unfortunately, we know what just happened recently with Mr. Conspiracy himself, Alex Jones. I feel so bad for those families. He said that the school shooting was fake and terrible. But he did get called on it. And so there's that. That's terrible. But YouTube kind of hijacks anything that promotes a conspiracy theory. And what else? So, I'm just hoping that more people, like, I know you hear UFO and a lot of people just roll their eyes and shake their heads and they're just completely disgusted that it's all made up. I think this is kind of why I don't think it's a complete lie. I think there's a lot of truth to it. But I don't think the truth is spooky space alien bodies or beings from a spooky planet. I think they've always been here with the elongated skulls, and something may have been passed down throughout the centuries, millennia, and those kings and queens that walked around in the ancient paintings and drawings with the big crowns, they were the ones with the big elongated skulls. So I just don't know what to think. So let me know what you think. And if you really are one of those who think this whole UFO thing is completely made up, I think that's kind of why I'm talking about this. Because I think we're way off base if we say the whole UFO thing is made up. I think where we've gone wrong is that we've made the UFO thing to be a spooky, unknown alien from another planet. I think they've always been here, and they may have been the ones with the big skulls. So let's do just a little bit of reading. This will be part 5, and this will be a short little part 5. CIA covers up UFO tracking operation. The CIA, too, despite repeated denials, has been keeping a close watch on UFO activities for at least 30 years. This was revealed in 935 documents declassified after the Ground Saucer Watch of Phoenix, Arizona, took the agency to court. The papers obtained by the National Enquirer reveal an incredible story of CIA stonewalling to conceal its interest in UFOs. They've been caught lying, says William Spaulding, an aerospace engineer and director of Ground Saucer Watch. There is proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that they've been investigating UFOs and are still active. Since 1953, the CIA has consistently denied that it was keeping track of UFO activity. Yet, among the documents is a government telex dated 1976, which referring to the CIA says, at the present time, there are officers and personnel within the agency who are monitoring the UFO phenomenon. In fact, the agency's files contain 200 pages of documents reporting on 60 UFO sightings throughout the world, including a 1977 report of a sighting in the Soviet Union. U.S. embassies in 22 countries were brought into the probe in 1968. The documents show they were asked to find out if serious study has been or is being given to UFOs. The CIA was informed that 4 countries had some form of official monitoring system in place. The files trace secret CIA interest in UFOs back nearly 30 years and show that a series of sightings in Washington, D.C. in 1952 led to the formation of a panel of experts to study the phenomenon. A year later, after the panel had concluded that UFOs pose no threat to national security, the CIA launched a national campaign to cover its continuing interest in UFOs. The reasoning behind this move is revealed in a memo dated August 14, 1952, cautioning against public disclosure. Outside knowledge of agency interest in flying saucers carries the risk of making the problem even more serious in the public mind than it already is, which we in the Air Force agreed must be avoided. An example of the techniques used to disguise the truth is spelled out in a series of memos written in 1957 and 58, dealing with an inquiry from a scientist named Dr. Leon Davidson, who wanted to know about the agency's activities regarding UFOs. We appreciate that there have been many cooks in the kitchen on this dish. One memo reads, and that as a result, the extraordinarily non-committal and evasive answer we were instructed to give Davidson was perhaps the only one possible if we were to avoid crossing up previous statements of our own and other involved agencies to this man. One of the other involved agencies, the National Enquirer learned, was the Defense Intelligence Agency, the DIA. A classified DIA evaluation report referred to one UFO sighting in Iran on September 18, 1976, as a classic case of major significance. The author was enthusiastic in his praise. An outstanding report. This case is a classic, which meets all the criteria necessary for a valid study of a UFO phenomenon. Yet, defense officials deny there was any follow-up investigation of this sighting, and Air Force Major Roland Evans, the electronic warfare expert who made the report, told the National Enquirer that he had never received the additional information he requested. The National Enquirer, unlike the DIA, did investigate what happened over Tehran and judged it as most significantly valuable. What had recently impressed Major Evans about the incident was that the UFO, while leading 2 Iranian Air Force F-4 Phantom jets on a 1,400-mile-per-hour chase, jammed the communication systems of both jets, as well as that of a passing commercial airliner. Then, when one of the jets attempted to fire a missile, the spacecraft knocked out its weapons system. We don't have this capability to jam all these systems simultaneously, Major Evans told the National Enquirer. All right. So, that being said, let me put my bookmark on in here. Okay. So, the they can be playing a game. One agency, whether it's Air Force or that intelligence agency who made the logo with the flying saucer, it could have been them this whole time building a flying saucer, and nobody else knows about it. I don't know if they can really do that, but if you look at it from that angle, and that all these other agencies, all these people that find it, in everybody's mind it's a UFO, but to that intelligence agency who's making this spaceship that does all these extraordinary feats of stuff, it's not a UFO. It's something they're making. But to everyone else, it's an unidentified flying object. And we have just made it out to be from another planet or another something. So, I'm enjoying the UFO book. And so when I read it, I'm reading it with like a double-minded presumption, presuming that yes, it's a UFO to everybody, but to this one agency in the government. So there's that.